security, how we can secure our switches. So what we know that an attacker can flood the CAM table with the bogus entries. What can happen that any attacker can attach his machine with the switch port, and he can insert many of the MAC addresses inside the CAM table. Bogus addresses are added to the MAC address table. So for example, Y just added by the hacker as the port 3. Okay, attacker starts sending the unknown bogus MAC addresses table. X and Y are on the port 3 and MAC addresses table is updated. Intruder run an updated attack on the MAC table. Basically, what could happen? Switch now behave as a hub. Okay, so there's endlessly MAC tables are flooding everywhere. MAC addresses are flooding by the attacker. The MAC addresses table is full. Ultimately, what could happen? The MAC table can become full. It has the certain capacity for each switch. MAC B is unknown, so the switch flood the MAC table to the B, and then intruder run the attack on the MAC table. Basically, what could happen? So ultimately, the solution is port security. With the help of port security, what we can do is we can limit the number of valid MAC addresses allowed on the port. The MAC addresses legitimate devices are allowed access while the other MAC addresses are denied. So what we can do, we can limit the number of MAC addresses per port. This is a good security feature. So making sure anybody who has access to a switch by accidentally or by any way, he cannot just flood the MAC addresses table anywhere. Any additional attempt to connect the unknown MAC address is generated security violation. Secure MAC addresses can be configured in a number of ways. Static secure MAC addresses, dynamic secure MAC addresses, and sticky secure MAC addresses. Number one. So these are the different ways we will see once we start configuring static, where we can say that this MAC address is associated with this port, and that's it. If somebody tries to stick any other port, any other machine with it, it will not be able to configure. Then second thing is what can we do if any violation happen? What can happen? The maximum number of secure MAC addresses of that interface has been added to the CAM, and the station those MAC addresses is not in the address table attempted to access the interface. An address learned on the interface is TP. There are many possible action can be taken. Number one, protect, restrict, and shut down. Okay, what are those? We will see as well. So here you can see what are the default parameters. Port security table. So by default, port security is not enabled on the port. The maximum number of secure, if you enable it, the maximum number of MAC addresses will secure 1. If the violation mode is shut. Shut means the port shut down when the maximum number of MAC addresses are reached and an SNMP match is ready. So here you can see what we do: switch port mode, switch port security. Okay, and by default the switch port is on. But what you can do is you can limit the number of ports, maximum MAC 50, maximum security 50, for example, set the maximum number of secure allowed, and port sticky as well. So which means whatever the MAC addresses are learned, it will stick to the table. Show port security interface F019. Any configuration as well. Okay. So as of now, I'm continuously pinging from this machine to this machine. Let me log into the switch. The show port security is not enabled right now. So you see port 02 and 01. These are the connected right now. Interface fast 0/1. Switch port security. And you can see the MAC addresses. How many MAC addresses you can see? MAC address. So you can stick the MAC address, for example, here. Okay. Or you can say sticky. Sticky means dynamically learn secure MAC addresses will be sticky automatically. Okay. And then on this port, first of all, you need to on as well. You see, now both the ports we have seen and the number of count are 1. Because we configure the sticky, these are the MAC addresses are associated with them, right? These are the configurations. So first of all, we said show port security enable, then show port security sticky, and these are the MAC addresses it automatically learns. Okay, these are the MAC addresses it learns. Because it only allows one MAC address by default, which when you do show port security. Okay, so let's say what happened? There is some violation happen. Why this goes down? So F01 has some violation, right? So you see the port goes down 1001. There we go. This, look at this array disable mode. If that's going to happen, you need to say shut and say no shut after a while. So you see, because of this, so what happened? Port status is shut down. 21 is up, but F01 is down, shut down. 0-minute absolute. One MAC address is violating. Okay. Now I configure 1 actually, 5. So you see, these are the MAC addresses are sticky with it, BB and CC. Okay. Now it can learn up to 5 MAC addresses here. Previously it was 1 and it was violated, and you can see the port come down. That is the benefit of switch port security, where you can see that if any violation happens, the switch port automatically goes down. If I goes to interface and I say 1, You see sticky, because of the sticky, it learns those MAC addresses in the table. So that's the port security.